Congratulations on doing an incredible quarter in the face of, 5,000 employees that have Omicron?
Well, thanks, Jim. Yeah, and you're right. I mean, it was a great quarter, and it's just been a roller coaster. And, our demand and our operating challenges definitely follow the COVID surges. But we had a very solid profit. Our folks did a great job, operated spectacularly through the holiday time period. And, the Omicron finally caught up with us in early January. But, we'll have a soft January and February, but March bookings look strong right now. So I'm very proud of our people, very proud of the fact that we turned a profit. We're looking forward to a profitable 2022.
Well, one time you infamously said on our show that I was very excited and said, look, it looks like you're flying everywhere. And you said, yeah, but there's really no place to go. And when they open, it will. I think that is a reopening play, Gary. You're still number one. When you have destinations, you use Southwest.
Oh, Jim, we've got a great route network. We've got great people. We have great airplanes, wonderful destinations, and we have low fares. So it's a wonderful combination. And I would also point out in the fourth quarter, we had very strong traffic. We had very strong yields, and that's with minimal business travel. Our business travel is still down about 50%. So there's a lot to be excited about with Southwest, and I'm really looking forward to 2022. Looking forward to getting this pandemic behind us for sure.
Of course. Now, I know David's going to ask about business travel, but I thought it was interesting how granular you were. You say, over the last 2 weeks, we have returned to solid operational performance like we experienced over the holidays in fourth quarter of 2021. 2 weeks, Gary? I mean, isn't that – why bother to mention 14 days?
Well, because it was a mess in early January. We had the toughest winter operating challenges that we've seen probably in the last, 5 to 10 years. So we had a lot of cancellations because of that. Then we had a lot of absenteeism because of Omicron. And it was just rough. It was rough for our people. It was rough for our customers. And we just wanted to share with everybody that seems to be behind us. The COVID counts are way down within the company. It's pretty much tracked trend-wise the whole country. And right now the operation is running very smoothly. And, fingers crossed that we don't have a continuing or another surge here in COVID.
Yeah, we all hope not. Perhaps not enough yet to get people back into their offices. And that leads to the question that Jim told you I would ask, which is, will they get back on planes to go see clients and or even see each other? What are your expectations now, given the limited visibility that you've had for quite some time, Gary, into actual rebound in business travel?
We've got booking information, and then we talk to real people, so we've got both inputs. As I mentioned, we're about 50% recovered from where we were pre-pandemic. I would hope that by the time we get to the end of this year that we're down modestly, maybe 10%, maybe 20%. It's a guess. But based on talking with our corporate customers, I think sort of a post-President's Day weekend, they're anxious to get back. They're anxious to get back on the road, see their customers, see their suppliers and what have you, and have events, have meetings, go to conventions. So I think it will definitely recover from here. How fast it recovers is anybody's guess, but that's my best guess.
Gary, you're looking for profitability in the remaining quarters of the year and for the full year. But others will respond, Delta was a surprise. Omicron came out of nowhere. I mean, how do you give forecasts of that duration, given the uncertainty, even with this new era of, say, antivirals?
It's been 45 years since I graduated from college, and I've made a career out of with finance, making forecasts. And I've admitted, during the pandemic, that it's just not an environment that you can forecast. So I admit that. All we can do is set some plans based on some assumptions and then do our darndest to execute. The one thing that we must do is we must continue to hire and get all of our airplanes back in the air and then get the airplanes that we are flying, get them back to our pre-pandemic productivity. So we've got a good plan for that. The demand seems very healthy. It's going to be, it'll have peaks and valleys. But again, you look back at the fourth quarter, which had both Delta and Omicron, and we were profitable. So I think it's an environment that we can manage. I don't know that we'll be at peak earnings potential or peak potential, but nonetheless, we'll be out of harm's way, so to speak. We'll have to continue to work hard to keep our service levels very high and keep our costs low.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.